Okay, it's interior painting time. Why did I choose this color? Why indeed. I got no time to monkey around. I'm planning to paint this place in a day. My friend painted their ceiling and walls the same color, and so I'm going to mimic that, save time and energy. After about 7 hours, starting to get a bit lonely and starting to talk to the paint roller. So a little more than 8 hours in, and I've just got one more room to do. Turns out that room and closet took me another 2.5 hours. I'm working on building a curb for my shower pan. The way my pan is, the lip doesn't rise up that much, and it's made to have a glass door, but I'm probably not going to have a glass door initially, and so I'm building up a curb. I had the drywall guys do this concrete backer board in the shower area, and not really thrilled with how they did it. I had to patch a lot of areas here and there. And now I start to slap on a coat of this Aqua Defense. Actually, I think it'll need 2 or 3 coats. With whatever leftover materials I have, I frame up the back wall of my lean-to, and I'll use that Durock as part of the wall and fill in with some plywood here and there, and then later on I'll put some cedar siding on the outside when I get a chance.
There ain't nothing else to eat here, okay? Nothing for you, nothing for you, nothing for you, you, and you. Holy mackerel.
I don't know. This thing looks like something that I could use. At that point where I'm starting to make stuff up as I go along. You have to keep in mind that I've been changing my plans for the shower on the fly. Originally, the bathroom was to be a completely wet style bath, but the price tag for that was prohibitive. And then just for them doing the tile in the shower, it was about $6,000. So I said, heck with that, I'm doing it myself. This ceramic diamond cutting disc should work well on my angle grinder. So I have the dilemma of cutting a large round opening for the mixer. I just take little bites with the angle grinder, a little bit at a time, and go in a circular motion, and it works out really well. There it is. Nothing to it. For an amateur, not too bad. So I'm moving along. Not every joint is lining up perfectly, but for me, it'll work. I can't do anything like this without getting stuff all over me. I figure I'll put one of those Schluter grommets where the shower head will be. I guess that'll work. When the plumber comes back, we'll see. Originally, I thought to tile up to the ceiling, but now I'm just going to tile up to the window, and I think that'll be plenty. That's about 6.5 feet. Above the tile and surrounding the window is the concrete backer board, but the way I finished it, I really like the look. It's rough, and it doesn't transition well with the drywall, but for me, it's good enough. It has 2 or 3 coats of that aqua defense, and that's plenty. I bet you could use that stuff and not even put tile on and it'd be waterproof. That's what I think of your tile work. Heh, actually I just have an idea for my curb, so let's see. I carefully use my angle grinder to smooth out the sharp edges. So here you can see my idea. It takes shape pretty nicely. I once did this mosaic style on a bathroom floor way back when, and I like that result, so figure give this a go. I decide to use a cocoa colored grout to help hide some of my joint flaws. You would think that these broken tiles are sharp and dangerous, but they're not. Even without grout, you can run your hand or foot over them. So far, so good. The curb looks good to me, but I put some cocoa silicone on the sides here, and that doesn't look right, so I'm going to have to change that a little bit. Since I changed course on this bathroom, the curb is pretty close to the toilet, but I'll make it work. I really miss my tong making, but I'll get back to that soon enough.